It may have only been a year ago that President Recep Tayyip Erdogan criticized Germany's governing coalition as the enemies of Turkey, so an opportunity to reset the rocky relations between Berlin and Ankara may be a timely one. An ambitious task given the disparity on issues such as democratic values, but one that both countries can ill afford to ignore. As Turkey tumbled into a financial crisis, it needed a pragmatic solution, especially from its largest European export partner.
Turkey needs Germany, and Erdogan has understood this. So he understands that he cannot afford to offend the Germans because that will block his relationship with Europe.
A trip to Germany may have been a logical choice for President Erdogan, a country that's home to the largest Turkish diaspora. But relations have been tense since Turkey's crackdown following the July 2016 failed coup that saw tens of thousands of people imprisoned, including some German citizens. While supporters of the Turkish president have welcomed the visit, it is by no means one that the entire community has rallied behind, with protests against Erdogan scheduled for Friday.
I
believe we need to take to the streets on the day, not just to demonstrate against something, but to demonstrate for something, for freedom of the press, for democracy and for human rights. It is also about showing our government, who wishes to receive the president, that they are following the wrong policy.
But it's not all one-sided. Germany and the wider European Union also need a stable Turkey on its doorstep. A Turkish banking crisis could significantly impact European banks, and the Syrian refugee crisis continues. Europe's rising antipathy towards asylum seekers has left it dependent on Turkey to control the flow of people fleeing from Syria's civil war.
The German side has certain tasks to fulfill, as does the Turkish side. Germany must vehemently fight Islamophobia and hostility towards Turks and take up measures. The Turkish side, or rather Erdogan, should not use the Turks living in Germany for his own policies.
And with all this in mind, the relationship between the two countries may continue being increasingly transactional. Much will depend on how they negotiate their respective issues for both economic and geopolitical stability. Sonia Gallego, Al Jazeera.